me, which is great. So this person here has actually beat me to the gun. So I was going to be talking about the constellations, because the last video that I did regarding Hercules talked about Hercules having to fight a Hydra and then a crab that was sent by Hera, his stepmom. And as this person's jumped the gun, I thought I'd do the videos now. So basically, if you've watched my previous videos, you'll see that I prove that the ancient Greeks sometimes talk about things that actually happened thousands of years before the ancient Greeks, and they're actually talking about things that happened in Sumerian times. Now we know the Sumerians dealt with calendars because of the henges that surround the world, and actually the stone tablets talk about it. So when you've got the Hydra constellation, and they do, the Anunnaki did talk about constellations, and the crab constellations, maybe that's what they were talking about. The third task of Hercules, or Heracles, was he had to capture the Ceryneian hind, which was kind of like a stag, very fast, had gold horns. And when he finally caught it after a year of chasing it, the goddess Artemis came down, because she actually used it to help pull her chariot. Now bearing in mind, back in the olden days, chariots used to be the word for spaceship, which is why you got Eric von Donikin's book Chariots of the Gods. But they also did actually also use proper chariots as well. But anyway, so Artemis, the goddess, was upset that Hercules was taking it. She had a chat with her twin brother Apollo. They both worked out that Hera was the one that was pulling all the strings deliberately to make sure that Hercules would fail these tasks. So they allowed Hercules to take this Ceryneian hind, as long as once he proved that he captured it, he would release it, which he did. I thought I'd do a few videos on Dolores Cannon, some showing where I believe she's correct, and some pointing out, and hopefully you'll agree, where she's not correct. Now, as a researcher, I came across her talking about spirits, etc. in the past, and believed many of what she said, and to this day I still believe she was spot on many things. However, there are some aspects such as aliens, which I'll be going through in the next few videos, where I'll show you where she's got it sort of made it up, where she didn't know the answers. So let's have a listen to this. This is her talking about spirits, or spirit guides, as I call them, because unfortunately people call them angels, and if you've watched my other videos, you know there's no such thing as an angel. It is an Anunnaki name, but obviously she wasn't familiar with that, because she's not done any research into Sumerian history as much as I have, and therefore she's gone along with the narrative of the word angel, and unfortunately she's done that with a few things, as we'll go through. But have a listen to this.
But everyone has at least one guardian angel assigned to them when they come in. You can call it guide, guardian angel, whatever you want.
So call it guide. So what she's saying is, yes, she's not 100% sure the word angel is correct, which is fine. There are spirits and there are spirit guardians.
But some people have more than one. It depends on how complicated their life is. You can have as many as 4 or more.
I agree.
Taking care of different parts of your life. But if your life changes, it goes in a different direction, some of these guardian angels will change place, and another one comes in that has more expertise in what you're working.
I agree. I've learned that.
But as a rule, you have at least one main one that stays with you your entire life.
So as you see there, I agree with some of the stuff that she's just said. Keep watching, because I will be doing some more videos with her, talking where I sort of point out where she's got things not quite right, and you'll see she actually sort of messes up on the same video, so keep watching. Guardian angels. I'm carrying on here with Dolores Cannon, who in the last video actually kind of admitted that the word angel might not be correct, because she says, or whatever you want to call it. So obviously we know that the word angel in ancient Sumerian times basically means Anunnaki. Watch my previous videos if you want to know more on that.
One, when they comes into a life, is never alone. They have a guardian angel that's assigned to them.
So they have a guardian spirit, which is from plane 3 of existence. If you watch my videos, you'll know what I'm on about that.
When they come into the life, they have to be with you your entire life. The guardian angel takes care of you and it's there to assist you. It cannot interfere.
I agree.
But it's there to assist you. But most people think they're alone, and they don't know there are guardian angels that are assigned to you when you come in.
So that's true. So although you have a soul group, and no, not a soulmate, a soul, you actually have a soul group of at least 6 other light being entities that join with you. And bearing in mind, when she's talking about these guardian, her words, angels, but obviously we know they're guardian spirits, what she's not actually saying is they're not there for you per se. They're there for the spirit that's with you, the light energy being that joined with you 3 to 4 months while you was in the womb, and it joins with your pineal gland. They're there to help that, not you. Obviously, if you die, then that light energy being leaves your body and doesn't learn everything it needs to learn. So technically, they're not there for you. You are just a blip in their eternity. Absolutely just a blip. But to help them, they help you, and you think they're helping you when really they're helping the light energy being that's inside you.
And they can't interfere. So they said, if you don't ask us for assistance, we don't have anyone to assist. So they like it if you can talk to them and tell them what you want, and they will take it and they will run with it. They will do miracles if they know what it is you want.
And that's kind of true, because obviously the spirit that's with you is with you to learn. That's all it is there for. And obviously if you're just sitting there doing nothing all day long and not having asked them for help in anything, in relationships or anything, then they don't know how to help you for your spirit that's inside to learn from you. So I hope that all makes sense. Okay, so another video here with Dolores Cannon. This one is where I start to slightly disagree with her, and have a watch and see what you think.
Angels are just, they call the messengers.
Yeah, it's messengers because that's the actual translation in Hebrew of an angel, which really should be an Anunnaki, archangel, pilot, and so on. So yes, she's understood that there's a translation meaning messenger, but unfortunately she still uses the word angel when it should be spirit.
This is what they really are. They are living on the other side, and many of them have never wanted to reincarnate.
So you see there she's talking about the other side. So it's angels, obviously. You never hear an angel saying they're on the other side as such, but you hear dead people are on the other side, or spirits are on the other side. That's what you hear all the time. So obviously she's using the word angel, but really she's talking about spirits, because everything matches up to a spirit on the other side.
Into human form. They have no desire to. They like to stay over there and mind the store, take care of the things that are going on Earth. But they're just another being.
She's spot on there. They are a light being, just like the ones that join with us 3 to 4 months in the mother's womb. These ones, the guardian spirits, are the ones that's moved on up and learnt enough. They need to continuously learn from us, and to be able to move up the different planes of existence. And see, the guardian spirit ones are on the 3rd level, shall we say.
That is there. And they're real. And a lot of times guardian angels are deceased relatives, or things that have gone on. And their job is, they decide, I want to take care of this person that they were close to. And
so there's a slight problem there, because obviously, as you know, with light energy spirits, beings, they have multiple lives. In other words, they go round and round and round. So it's not the same person that's been with. It's many different people. So for one of those to then come through and say, hey, I want to be a guardian spirit, when they reach level 3, out of all of the probably thousands or hundreds of thousands of lives that light energy being's already been with, so for one of them to suddenly push through and say, I want, over everyone else that's inside that hard drive, it's like a hard drive basically, all different memories. You could take that hard drive to loads of different computers, but it doesn't mean that the files were originally created from that other computer. It means that you can take that hard drive around with you, and that's what a light energy being is. So going along with, some of them possibly are relatives, guardians